let's get some empty bag weight measurements. See if you can figure out which machines I'm going to be using for a 2-cycle sand test. Okay, the empty HEPA bag will be 64.66, and I have to switch to my heavier scale to get the dual Sanitronic 80 bag weighed. See, I think I'll turn it this way so you can see. Might be nice. And we're going to start out with 992.3 grams. And just in case you weren't aware, neither one of these two machines have particularly aggressive brush rolls. And away we go. Let's check the gross weight of the entire bag contraption. And I've got 994.2 minus 992.3, and that is a gross weight of 1.9 out of 5 grams, or 38%. Move the decimal place, and there you go. 38%. Okay, that's gross. Now I need to go and extract what makes it down to the bottom tray. All right, after several minutes of cleaning, this is what we got. It's not the cleanest sample in the world, but this is what we have to work with. These shakeout bags never come perfectly clean. Okay, our little pile there registers at 1.91. If I divide that by 5 grams, we get about the same ratio that we actually had before. And since I'm switching scales, there is an accuracy difference. So the same 38%. So this other bigger scale, I can only measure down to 1/10 of a gram, and this one I can measure down to 100th, so there'll be a very small difference in there. But we still ended up with about 38% for 2 cycles. Let's see what the Heritage 2 Legend does. All right. And we ended up with 67.24. I'll take that. Subtract 64.66. And yeah, that's better than the dual Sanitronic 80. That much out of 5 grams gives us a ratio of about 52%. So that's a nice improvement. More bristles on that brush roll. Well, in taking a look at tests that I did a number of years ago with these machines, with sand, the 10-cycle tests, I was struck that both of these machines exhibit a very similar behavior. What I mean is that after somewhere between 2 to 3 cycles, probably closer to 3 cycles, these machines pick up, as far as sand in a pile carpet, they pick up just about as much as they can pick up. And you can go over and over and over, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10 cycles, and it just isn't really going to pick up much more. So on the left, the Heritage 2 Legend did 52%. And on the right, the Dual Sanitronic 80 did 38% raw and 38% extracted. So you might think that 38% for the DS80 isn't necessarily that hot. But when I look at my spreadsheet averages for bagged machines, it's 38%. That's across all my bagged machines. Or you could say raw pickup if it's a bagless machine. But then if you go to a bagless machine, or a machine that you can easily extract the dirt, which is pretty much going to come from, well, a shakeout bag like the Dual Sanitronic has, or a bin. So guess what? 38% is far above my extracted average of 23%. And the extracted averages normally come from bagless machines. And the 38% from the bagged machines is average. So it really all depends on how you want to try to classify this Dual Sanitronic 80. If you classify it as a pure bagged machine, because after all it has at least a bag, then it's average with sand. If you classify it as a bagless machine because you can easily dump what's in the bag, a shakeout bag, then it's far above average, even 50 some odd years later. Okay, well, I have got an awful lot of sand left in this carpet. And if you look closely, you can even still see the sand stains in here. So I wonder, what machine am I going to use to try to get that sand up? Now, some of you may be laughing, but this thing picks up the sand. Crazy as it is. All right, let's see how we did. Anything left? Nope. That is a clean sweep. Really good with sand. Thanks for watching. Stay tuned for more.